The Vegan Tick by Audley Robbie. Whispering before the avalanche. Here's a tick. It bites you, and suddenly your body decides meat is poison. No, this isn't vegan propaganda. This is biological betrayal from a tick. And like most things, nature whispers before it screams. Almost no one is listening. But maybe they'll listen now, because this isn't just a health issue. It's a $1.5 trillion industry vulnerability. Meet the tick that turns you vegan. Yep, it's the Lone Star tick. Injects you with a sugar molecule called alpha-gal. Your immune system sees it and goes full DEFCON 1. Unfortunately, alpha-gal exists in every mammal but primates. That means beef, nope. Pork, no. Poison. Lamb, forget it. Dairy, dangerous. Gelatin in your meds, that too. Welcome to alpha-gal syndrome, AGS. The body's revenge on meat. 500,000 cases. And that's just warming up. As of 23, CDC admits about 450,000 Americans may already have AGS. They call it rare. I call it stage 1. Because if current trends hold, if we assume diagnosis doubles every 2 years, a conservative estimate given tick expansion and underreporting, here's where we land. In 23, 500,000. 25, 1 million. 27 goes up to 2, and so on until 15 years, 500,000, half of the Americans could be allergic to meat. No climate fiction, no sci-fi plague, just ticks. Why this has the meat and dairy industry panicking quietly? They can't market their way out of this one. You can't convince a body not to go into anaphylactic shock. You can't slap grass-fed label on an immune response. You can't rebrand hives and vomiting. So what do you do instead? Delay research funding, minimize language rare or understudy, needs more data. Hope nobody connects the dots until their stake becomes a liability. For some, it's not just diet change, it's a cultural death sentence. Having been raised in Montana, I see this layer deeply. Meat isn't just a food group, it's a lifestyle, a survival system, a symbol. That beef in the freezer, that's winter security. The deer hunt, it's a family tradition, pride, and proof that you know how to live off the land. That milk in your coffee, it's home, routine, memory. So when AGS shows up, in those places, it's not just an allergy. It feels like a non-negotiable exile from identity. For some, this won't be just an inconvenient. It'll feel like a slow motion reassure of who they are. I get it. I get it. But nature doesn't pause for culture. And that might be the hardest part of all. And here's where it gets spicy. The investment opportunity. If you're a smart investor, or even just paying attention, you'll see it. Alpha-gal syndrome isn't a niche condition. It's a consumer shift. And when millions can't eat meat or dairy for medical reasons, they don't become activists. They become desperate consumers for alternatives. That's where smart money goes. Vegan food brands, especially clean label alpha-gal safe. Gelatin-free supplements and meds, alpha-gal testing kits and diagnostic tech. Meat-free pet food. Vegan cosmetic adhesives and fabrics. Hospitals, schools, and cafeterias offering alpha-gal safe menus. This isn't just plant-based living. It's involuntary adaptation. That kind you can chart, invest in, and build around. The system won't protect you, but it might enrich you. I don't think the U.S. will act in time. Not under this administration, probably not under the next one either. It's too quiet, too slow, and it pisses off too many lobbyists. But nature doesn't need permission. She already is running the numbers. So if you're wise, you'll do the same. Because if a tick is out there quietly building the next vegan economy, the question isn't will it happen, it's who's ready for it when it does. A final word from the sidelines. If you don't believe me today, if you don't see the words "the vegan tick" trending in 2029 and the meat sales starting to tumble like dominoes in a steakhouse, just know I said it early, I said it clearly, and I wasn't even trying to be right. I was trying to be heard. Adi Robbie, one guy, one blog, one tick, too aware.